So my name is Jessie Anna Jean Whitnack Davidson, and I go by Anna Davidson. So my position with the police department is homeless services advocate, and I work out of community policing. What I work to do is just trying to identify each individual and how we can best connect them to resources, follow through with resources, sometimes just assist them in the whole process so that they can actually get to the end game and be off the streets. Chief Watt and I sat down with some city administration and some other people, and we talked about the gaps in the community that I saw and a plan that I had created on my own, that I was going to start my own nonprofit and do the things that I saw missing. And so Chief said, I want you to do the things for us and help us figure it out. The position creates inclusivity in areas that we didn't have it before. And I feel like through the department, we are building better processes and we are building better relationships with our homeless population and our law enforcement and our community. Weber County, I feel like, rocks it here. We have a great network of social service people that are out on the streets. Lantern House staff is amazing. We have the largest shelter in the state of Utah.
I think that for many years, Weber County street outreach has been ahead of the game, being able to work together and come together with the knowledge and understanding that our job is to get those facing homelessness and in unfair and unsafe situations into a safe place. Most of the time people forget that our community police officers and our police officers deal with the transient and homeless population, and so to have an advocate for those experiencing homelessness is instrumental in our community.
We have so amazing of people in our network that have made this position easy for me to start putting together and start making the connections and helping with the barriers and the gaps that we have dealt with. Youth Futures has a great outreach, and they take care of our youth, obviously, but their outreach is for everyone.
Let me just tell you about Anna. From the first time I first heard about Anna on the street, she was serving homeless people from the restaurant on 25th. And it was just kind of this whispering about there's this lady on 25th Street. And then now all of a sudden I hear she's working with the police department part-time and teaching the police how to do homeless services and what she's learned from her restaurant about the homeless people and what they need and how to care for them in a real human way.
People experiencing homelessness are a lot more comfortable talking to us as a team and saying, okay, well, Anna's going to handle this piece, Youth Futures is going to handle that piece, and we can collaborate together, and I feel like less people will fall in the cracks.
So I think it's super important that we are able to close that gap and make sure that people are actually receiving the services that they need.
The Center of Excellence through Weber County, Melissa Freegang and Danielle Stevens and Commissioner Jenkins have been amazing to work with through the LHCC and the things that they have helped with.
I think it helps translate some of the communication. It really helps us provide more data around what strategies can work and how they can work best.
Ogden Housing Authority has a whole team of just great people that work there.
A lot of my clients that I deal with have interactions with the police on a regular basis. So Anna is kind of the face of the police and known face, a friendly face that people can deal with.
We have great people at Workforce Services. Jennifer Eves works for the VA, and she helps with our homeless veterans in this community. Everybody problem solves together, and it just makes it so much easier.
The collaboration on the street that we're all going to be able to do is going to serve this population in such an amazing way. I'm so excited.
This started, interestingly enough, through Jessie Jean's on 25th Street, the restaurant I've owned for 20 years. It's so much more than a cafe, I can't even explain it. Through the restaurant, we try to serve really good food, but also make sure that we're cognizant and conscious of people that need assistance, people that struggle with mental health and addiction, and we try to create a safe space for everyone to be able to come in and eat and know that there's no judgment when you're in there. I've historically employed people that most wouldn't. They're an amazing group of individuals. They all have challenges and they all are dedicated and kind and loving, and I couldn't ask for a better team. And I look forward to hopefully making it through COVID and actually being able to have that staff start taking over some of the business from my husband and I, and them having ownership in it, and I'm super excited about that. I do what I do because of my husband. He's kind of he's my backbone. He was homeless in his life. He has trauma. He had a pretty terrible childhood. He's been through addiction. He's been through all the things. And so I look at him and I see where he has come from in his life, and I look at the people on our streets and I want to look at them as individuals and understand where they come from and what we can do to assist them, and always get people to recognize that we're all human beings, no matter where we're at in this world.
Homeless people, they get treated bad. I mean, some of them, are a little disgusting and maybe out of touch with society, but if we can all bring it together, there might be a way to help the homeless that are going through problems and stuff like that.
The thing that we are doing through the department that I could not do just through the restaurant is create inclusion in all populations and seeing people as individuals. You know, a lot of times we forget that we're all individuals and we're all people. And I think that doing this position through the department gives the ability to pave the way, and we can create much more change.
If we're homeless, you don't need to turn your back on us. We're not bad people. We're just people that it just lost our ways. Mine, I lost everything. I lost my family. And I turned to people I thought they were my friends, and then got deeper in the well.
The fact that we have almost 45% of the people that have come here since March 1st, brand new to homelessness, stands for itself. People are falling into this situation a lot faster than we can get them out.
I had my identity stolen. And that changes your life overnight.
So things just spiraled out.
Things spiraled real fast.
I just want people to become aware of what homelessness is, and maybe come to the facility and see exactly who is living here and who is experiencing homelessness and what they can do.
There's good people out there that are homeless.
I just think people just don't, they look at us being homeless, and they don't really know us. They don't even care about us.
That's why we got people out there that's been homeless forever, because society's not nice to them anymore. Right. Why do you want to come back to a society that treats you like?
What they're going through is really hard, really, really hard, and they're really struggling. And it takes a village to help them. So just to have a lot of compassion and try to connect and not give up on them.
Do the things for them that we would want done if we were in their situation.
Because they need us.
The streets don't house you. They never have, and they never will.
I think sometimes people forget that our homeless population or our mentally disabled population that are on the streets, they kind of get thrown away and labeled, and there's a fear involved because we all fear the unknown. I'm super proud of the department, of what we're creating here and the changes that we're creating in mindset and how we deal with people. And that's thanks to the police department bringing me in as a civilian and giving me the opportunity to show the individual side of people. And I'm just more proud of our department than I can say. Like, these guys go above and beyond. And we couldn't do that if our law enforcement didn't have an open mind to look at different processes and different avenues, and I'm very grateful for that.